What are some guy secrets girls don't know about? We don't need special mood candles. Music for wanking. Usually it happens because we were scratching our balls. Accidentally graze it when putting the remote down. Might as well finish the job. Most of the answers in this thread revolve around men are simple. Men don't gossip. Or men don't care about most things, etc. And that they are just nice, straightforward creatures. While this may be true for the majority, I do hope that guys reading this thread don't put this male simplicity on a pedestal. It doesn't make you less of a man if you don't experience that blank state of mind as often as the comments suggest men do. Or if you are actually interested in your friends' lives and like the occasional, light gossip. Or if you care about where to go for dinner. You can worry about stuff and have strong opinions too. We will open the hood of the car and stare at the engine even if we have no clue where that noise is coming from or what it means. After a couple minutes of that, we'll announce that it might be a random part we remember the name of and it should be checked out by a mechanic. If we randomly surprise you with flowers or some gift for no reason, it doesn't mean there is an ulterior motive or that we are trying to get forgiveness for something. So when you make a big deal and try to roast us with questioning, or say things like wow, why can't you be more like this more often, all you are doing is sending the signal to the man's brain, do not do the thing again that brings her suspicion on you. Besides, we know if it becomes expected, then it becomes a chore and we are treated as some sort of failure when we don't do it. If a guy goes out with other guys, chances are when he says they talked about nothing, they actually did talk about nothing interesting. No gossip, no how's the family. It just tends to be talking about some sort of shared interest or hobby and a lot of banter. And when you ask him, I can almost guarantee that he remembers almost none of the content of the 5-hour conversation they've been having. We're scared to break down. Sometimes when it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders, it's scarier to think what would happen if you asked for help and no one knew what to do rather than asking for help at all. I miss being a kid. There is no underlying message in what I just told you. What I said is what I meant. We put our hands in our jeans pockets to scratch our balls properly. We'd like to be spoiled sometimes. Enjoy hearing we're handsome. Like hearing our efforts are appreciated. Would like to feel secure, too. We love cuddling. We love someone thinking about us too and doing random acts of kindness. We appreciate help with things even though sometimes we may not ask for it. When pissing in the middle of the night, our echolocation is increased tenfold and we have the ability to know where the piss stream is hitting in complete darkness. The male orgasm starts with cum and ends several seconds later. If you stay on the cock after we finish, we will likely convulse from what is either pain or euphoria, we don't know which. If you come to our house and the bathroom is spotless, including the sides and area around the back of the toilet, you can rest assured that you are well liked and high in the pantheon rankings. If the bathroom is half-assed, you are low ranked and just passing through. If we're dating and planning on hanging out tonight, I'm going to rub one out in the morning just in case we have sexy time so that I don't blow my load in the first minute. We get boner all the time. And no, most of them are not sexual boner. We just get them, randomly waking up at night, with boner of course. Waiting at waiting room for your doctor's appointment. Boom boner. Middle of a serious office meeting. Boner out of nowhere. It's not always sexual, and when we get in the kinky mood, can't think of anything else before calming the horse. Man, I had a 2-hour erection while having food poisoning. That dating and dealing with rejection makes a lot of men feel unwanted and unattractive. Non-family members. We have probably beat off to you at least once. EWW, no way. We're too good of friends. Yes way. And it doesn't mean we actually want to have sex with you. The closer we are with another dude, the trashier and worse we talk to each other, i.e., once a friend suffered an accident, small bruises in his arms, and the nicer text he got was "you even sucks at crashing a car." We don't pick up on subtle hints that you are interested in us. If you want to get a guy's attention, you pretty much have to either hit him over the head or strip right in front of him and rub yourself all over him. When we tell you we're trying to lose weight, we aren't asking you to compliment our bodies. We're bringing it up because our uncles have quadruple bypasses and the doctor told us we have high blood pressure. Oh, I love dad bods. No lady, we're gonna die. Guys don't like the chase. That doesn't mean you need to be easy, but girls who play hard to get and will blow a guy off and ignore him and shit because guys love the challenge, all you're doing is probably pissing him off and making him less interested. This thread makes me feel so understood. Being the little spoon is also nice. The word dude has something like 150 different meanings. Depending on how you say it, it is a genderless term and is applicable in almost any situation. When you ask does this outfit look nice and we say yes to all 13 of them, it's not that we're lying, it's usually that we don't care what you wear. Not sure if it's a secret, but I feel guys appreciate body compliments infinitely times more than facial features, and they will possibly remember the body one forever. Your beach and swimsuit photos on the internet most likely have been fapping material for at least one guy. My boyfriend told me about the apparently euphoric feeling of unsticking your balls from your inner thigh. That was a new one. You know the feeling you get from peeling the plastic off a new phone? Yeah, that. But with your balls. We still get lonely and fear we'll never find someone. Maybe I'm just a pussy. Maybe I'm just a pussy. That's the kind of deal with your own shit. Don't be a crybaby. Man up attitude that guys are taught. And it's damn harmful. You're not a pussy for having feelings of loneliness and worries about a lonely future. I'm a guy myself, by the way. Might be too late, but guys really enjoy side-by-side time. A lot of people have already brought this up, so I'm really just putting a name on it. It took a while for my wife to figure it out, but side-by-side time is when you are engaged in an activity with someone else, but not necessarily talking to them. You bond through the shared experience of the activity, not by talking to each other. This is why so many guys reminisce about shared experiences and tell stories about things they did together. I also happen to think that side-by-side time is why guys like games so much. I game online with my good friends frequently, and we rarely get past "how are you" in terms of personal chat. But we all love it. Same goes for watching sports, playing board games, other hobbies and stuff. So, if you really want to impress your husband, boyfriend, intentionally have side-by-side time with him. Pick an activity or hobby that he enjoys and just do it with him. Don't ask him if he's enjoying himself, or what he's thinking. If you have to, literally just sit next to him on the couch and watch the game with him. If he's comfortable with it, quietly watch him build his computer, or ask him how it works. Keep the conversation about the activity. Avoid asking him how he's doing unless he brings it up. Literally just be there with him. Sit and be there while he cleans his gun. Or just read a book in the same room he's reading in. Total side note. Especially for women who are married to an introvert. If you really want to have a conversation, ask your husband, boyfriend about something they're interested in or enjoy. Point being, guys, and introverts in general, find it 10x easier to talk about something rather than themselves. Ask a guy how his day is. Fine. Ask a guy to explain something about his favorite hobby. You will be there for hours. This is a generalization, but I think there's some truth in it. I think women tend to bond through verbal communication, and they get worried, nervous to just be there with their partner, side by side, because they aren't actually doing anything, but guys see that as bonding and caring. Maybe not everyone does this, but most of my friends that have grown out their beard and cut it off have made the Hitler stash. Only for a few moments though. There usually isn't a meaning behind how we act. Take it at face value for what it is. Drives me insane that my wife and her friend overanalyze every little comment or text about the guys her friend dates. If he is an asshole, he is an asshole. Relating very hard with these posts right now, brothers. Wife: why didn't you tell me Jeff was having a baby? Me: oh yeah, I forgot. Wife: when did he tell you? Me: shrug, a few months ago or so. Wife: I don't know how you don't tell me these things immediately. Me: we probably started talking about how strong gorillas are and I forgot. Mostly nothing is that important to us, except how strong gorillas are. That shit is crazy. Sometimes, you need to spell it out for us. I think it's not often addressed that guys, just like girls, also deal with their fair share of insecurities, body dysmorphia, and pressures from society to act and look a certain way. It's just that openly talking about it and dealing with those emotions is more shameful and less accepted. Guys like being touched. I like it when a lady keeps her hand on my thigh when we're driving, or rubbing my head when we're laying on the couch. Pretty much just any contact. My wife is the opposite and it sucks sometimes. Almost nobody ever compliments men. A simple compliment can make a guy's week. We're starved for it. We can be just as self-conscious as you. I'm in agreement with a lot of the other comments I've seen. Sincere compliments mean the most. When we tell you about the pain of being hit in the balls, we are not exaggerating. Sometimes we get up and our pants squeeze them a little and it hurts and makes us feel nauseous. We take a long time to shower because we're trying to redirect the stream of water toward the clumps of your hair on the wall, because that's gross to look at. It takes a while without an adjustable shower head. I just cup some water in my hands and just kind of haphazardly throw water at the hair until it slides down. We all think our dicks are small until we receive external confirmation.